Hey, Sam, Claflin, Camila, Morrone, thank you for your time. And I'm getting excited for Daisy Jones and the Six. I can't say I loved it because I haven't seen all of it. That would be 10 hours of big square eyes. But how do you guys describe it? Have you seen all of it?
Yeah.
We have. We're one of the lucky ones. So yeah, thankfully, well, we won't give you any spoilers.
Yes.
But yeah, there's definitely, you're in for a wild ride.
There's a journey ahead for you.
Is it okay to say, though, because I work on the radio, we play a lot of Fleetwood Mac. Is it fair to say, Camila, that there's a little bit of Fleetwood Mac in this story?
I think it's inspired by, and I think it's inspired by a multitude of bands. I wouldn't say it's a direct rendition of any specific band.
And Sam, getting the gig doing this show, I mean, you live a movie star life. You've done the big movies and stuff like that, playing a rock star and throwing TVs out of the window and stuff like that. That must have come easy. You didn't have to act much of that, I'm sure.
Do you know what? The music side of it was an impossible mountain to climb. I think it's really difficult to be a musician if you don't like the sound of your own voice. And I think for me, I'd hear myself sometimes whilst we were recording, they'd play the song, they play my singing without the music. And I was like, it's like listening to a voicemail, is this what I sound like? Oh my God, this is so naked and so disgusting. But once we put this in and then we overlay that and then we put Riley's voice in, but it was very confronting. Let me tell you that. I'm not cut out for the musician life, but it was great to have the opportunity to pretend for a few months.
And Camila, I mean, you have the easy job here. You didn't even have to change your name for this role.
I know.
That made it easy for us. Yeah,
exactly. Can we even say how you two are linked in this show? Are we allowed to even say that?
Yeah.
That we're together?
Yeah. We can say that we get married, and
that's in the trailer.
Yeah.
We're married.
And so were you friends before that? Did you meet on audition day? How did working together in that intimate relationship come about?
I was there for Sam's chemistry read day for his final round before
a terrifying day.
Poor Sam, they really put him through the ringer. It was quite a funny day. And we, in an audition, it's so funny. They make you do like all of the hardest scenes in one sitting.
And this was just after I'd recorded. I'd never been in a recording studio, so I just been and recorded my audition singing, and then straight after that went to the studio and met Riley, and then did a test with Riley, and then Will came in, who plays Graham, and I did a test with Will, and then Cammy came in and I did a test, and they were all just sat there watching me audition. So it was actually horrendously.
It was fun for me. I was like, ha. I've been on that side so many times. Now I can just watch.
Yeah, but they gave us a blanket to sort of substitute as our baby, and we had a pretty heavy scene to kind of get stuck into right off the bat.
But Sam's and our relationship was the easiest part of filming. It's just like the thing that came the most natural. So it was everything else that was a challenge. Luckily, we didn't have to worry about this.
It makes it easier to pretend you're in love when there's a genuine love there. It's there's a trust and there's a safety in one another. And I think we had the opportunity. And I suppose the whole cast, we were all able to have a lot of fun because we all got on. So it makes it easy.
And now that it's out or coming out, anxious, nerves. I mean, it's a best-selling book. You have Reese Witherspoon wanting to make this, series. I mean, there's a little bit rested on your shoulders, or do you worry about that?
Well, when you put it like that,
you just made me think about it.
Oh man, I'm sweating thinking about it. There's a responsibility. But I think there's excitement. I mean, there's nothing. Once you give a project out to the world, it's no longer yours. It's open for judgment, for criticism. And I think that we're just like so excited. This thing that we've sat on for almost 3 years and held secrets and not been able to show photos, really tell people about because we didn't want to spoil it. Like now we're living it. It's fun.
Yeah, I'm excited more than I'm nervous, I'd say.
Me too.
And was Reese around on set? Was she a bit hands-on?
She came to set I think a few times, but there was a day where we were doing one of our scenes where I had to be nearly naked.
Yeah, we had a sex scene.
She picked a good day.
Everyone came that day. I was like, oh, brilliant!
It's funny that.
me walking around in
Horrible.
dressing gown slippers. She's sort of reached out to me a few times personally, like before we started shooting, during shooting, after shooting, saying, like, throwing her support behind us. So like I felt very, very fortunate to have such like an incredible team of like the people that represent Hello Sunshine, that were there every day, daily, kind of, speaking on her behalf and waving the flag. It was just such a supportive network of people. So yeah.
And lastly, Camila, we've got to wrap it up, but I guess a bittersweet time doing this show with Riley as well. It all coming out, a sad time in her life. Do you guys catch up? Are you still all very close as a cast?
I was texting Riley 30 seconds ago. We just sent her a video saying that we miss her from London. She's so excited to join us on this press tour. She's the star of this show. Her and Sam just steal this, and she's just the best. I can't wait to see her.
Yeah, same.
We'll see her in 2 days.
Well, good luck with it, guys. Like I say, I'm from a radio station, so this is the perfect Prime Video series for anyone who loves music. I'm looking forward to seeing all of it. I've only seen a little bit of it, but the world's going to watch it and enjoy it. I know it. Daisy Jones and the Six, thank you so much for your time, Camila and Sam.
Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you.